It's a privilege to come back and play Nanette. It's one of these characters where, quite frankly, I leave my dignity at the door and just become a 10-year-old. And I have a lot of fun vocally with it because, in fact, the first film that we did, after my first session, it went back to the animators and they went, "Oh, right, going to have to make the frog's mouth a bit bigger." Don't know quite what that says, but yeah, vocally it's a very fun character to play. I think this film, Sherlock Gnomes, is bigger, bolder, brighter, more ambitious. The adventures that they go on are even bigger. The stakes are higher, and they've moved from Stratford to London, so we're in the big city of London. So everything is just bigger and better, I think. Well, there's a limit to what you can do in the garden, and I think we exploited quite a lot in the garden in the first film. So I think it was important that we went somewhere that was big and exciting and a little bit dangerous, where we met new characters, and not everyone is a gnome or a frog in this film. We've widened our world. It's a very modern film. It's great. I think that animated films always attract really big starry names because everybody really enjoys doing them, and they're just such fun to do. And I think that is always what the attraction is, that you can suddenly become a 10-year-old child again, and it's great fun, really. Part of the fun of doing this is kind of giving different interpretations of each line, and then sometimes you can do the same line over and over and over again, but they'll always find another way for you to say the line that maybe is a way that you hadn't thought of. And I find it fascinating the way it's all edited together. I think the main thing for me to get into this character is that because Nanette is so liberated and confident and free with who she is, and you basically just turn your volume up, turn your energy up, and leave your dignity at the doorstep. And sometimes after a session after this, I'm actually exhausted and hot and needing a wee sit down and a cup of tea after it, to be honest. Actually, it can be quite physical. I think because the character, I kind of tend to sort of be quite physical when I'm actually just saying a line. I think the characters are all so rather delightful. And I think the fact that the audience, a lot of the characters are established, so there's already a certain degree of knowledge about the characters and a warmth towards the characters. So I think that people will be rooting for the characters more this time. In the first film, we didn't really have any bad guy as such, but we most definitely have a bad guy in this one.